Before you put it back together, clean everything up real good. Block off the hole so you don't get no dirt in it. Clean that little hole out right there for the oil. And then put a little gasket cylinder there and there. Run a piece of shoestring through the lace so you can feed it through the timing chain hole. Little rubber O-ring goes right there. If you remove the whole top assembly, you should be able to slide the wrist pin back in through there and put the one foot back in. And then just slide it down the rest of the way and pull your timer chain up through. Use a socket or a punch and drive it in a little bit, and reinstall the clip right in that little groove. It should bottom out and then stop. Don't force it. Now, while giving it a little jiggle and keeping it on the little washer and your timing chain, just jiggle the head down on there just a little. There you go. Pull the chain out. Sometimes it sticks. Then put that bottom bolt back in. You can put the other rubber washer right there in that hole in the gasket. And you have another smaller one goes around this pin and seats in between it. Remove the 3 bolts that hold on your cam sprocket. They only go on one way. Make sure that the little dot faces outwards. Then you're going to take it and you're going to put it into the chain. Ooh, wait. Before you do that, reinstall your little your idler wheel for your timing chain, then feed it through. Then bring your cam gear up through with your chain. If you run the shoestring between the center of the cam gear and the chain, pull it up through the head as you slide it down. Needs a little finagling. Okay. Now all you gotta do is number 1 piston all the way up. There's a timing mark on there. Take the cover off. We'll line up on the flywheel with this arrow. That will be number 1, and your points will be just getting them ready to open. You come up here and match this little notch up. That little circle there. And as long as the cam lobes are facing down, some bolts only going one way, so it's lined up. You start putting the valve cover back on. Okay. Name side up, flat side to the back of the cam gasket, or the cam cover. And put 2 Phillips back. There's a little groove on the other side of the cam cover. It locks into that space. Then you just install the center bolt to the other side. Install the valve cover, and then tighten the bolt in a crisscross pattern. And then finish off with snugging these 2 side bolts down with an opening 10mm. They don't have to be super tight. They just need to be snugged in just a hair. And then you just tighten them up after the motor warms up and check them again. There you go. Now you got to do is bolt it back on and take off riding. Go easy on it. Check on it after an hour or so riding it. Make sure everything's tight. Check the oil. And hope this has been helpful.